Hey everybody, this is Jerichos, and welcome back to VVVVVV. Last time, we managed to save our third crew member, Vermilion, going through an infinite tunnel, the Tower, which, although the music glitched out, was honestly still a lot of fun. This time, we're going to head off in search of Verdigris and Vitillary, wherever they might be, by continuing to explore this strange dimension. And this time, I'm gonna go to the left once we get out here. And I hit a wall. Oh, nope. I want that checkpoint. There we go. Keep wandering through. And this is kind of a narrow little section, which I kind of like. It doesn't give you a ton of area you have to just zoom through mindlessly to fill in the map. I think this just loops around, doesn't it? Yep, just a small little section, so we'll keep heading up here. And it plops us again into a big open section. We wrapped around to the far right side of the map, which is pretty cool. Much like in the tower, left and right wrap. And I think we'll just... here's the spot I was thinking of when I saw it last episode, where you see arrows pointing. Depending on where you are, they look like they're pointing inward to a teleporter! Yep, there's one just stuck right in the middle of the area there. Hey, give me that checkpoint. And which means there should be one right in the middle here. Yes, it's kind of cool if you look at the map there up to the right of us. It's all just pointing inward. Kind of neat. And here, do I head down this way? Teleporter! Despite our best efforts, the dimensional stabilizer won't hold up forever. Its collapse is inevitable. Huh? These coordinates aren't even in this dimension. So it tells us about something, but it doesn't even exist here, so that's kind of funny. Good, another teleporter active, and I think we want to go... Yeah, let's go inside here. Dodge a few little spikes, and we get a terminal. The final step in creating the dimensional stabilizer was to create a feedback loop. Little green section down there. I think that's worth checking out. As for up here, what I want to do is go back and wander a little bit here. Yes. This has a section I want to go left first before I explore all the way up there. And yeah, just wander around outside for a second, because I think down in there is where I next want to go. But first, if this is what I think it is... Alright, if this is what I think it is, I'm going to put something up on screen in editing. Because this might be the area... Yeah, okay. Just a warning, this area has some flashing lights. It's not a great idea if you have any issues with seizures. Just forewarning on this. It is the sad elephant. Yeah, I'm not going to stay too long in here. If you stay in this room for a while, eventually Viridian, it is Viridian, yeah, will frown. He'll get sad like the elephant is. And this apparently a lot of this game was based off Terry Kavanagh's dreams. He kind of put it into the game form, so it's a little weird, but apparently he had a dream about a crying elephant. So we won't spend too much time in that room. Now, back where we were... Yeah, that little section of yellow there, we found that actually on a terminal before. So I say, let's go and explore it properly. Should deposit us right here at the outer hull. Head inside and enjoy the new music for a minute with some conveyor belts. Yeah, so there, as you saw, we had a little bit of a harder path we could take that bypassed this one room. You already went through it coming around, so you don't have to go back into it for map completion, but I like to just show that's where we skipped by. But as a result, we got a trinket. And these type of platforms will disappear shortly after you step on them. We saw a little bit of that back in the intro area, but now they're going to start playing a bigger role. Ooh, made it. Select track. Do we want the slower track where we're pushing against the conveyor, or the faster track where we're going with it? I say go with it. You chose poorly. I love no matter what you choose, it's a poor choice. Although we did actually choose poorly. I need to go the other way. Come on! I love his little slow walk, like just kind of waddling because he's going against the conveyor. Oh! I almost didn't make that one. Come on, there we go. This time I do want to take the slow path. Yeah. Okay. And pop on down here. Hey, look at that! We've got a preview of a trinket. Yeah, that faster path is much harder to make it through there. Oof. But it is doable. Nice thing is, with this one, it's sort of like that free your mind section. As long as you're holding right when you first enter the area, you'll be fine. You'll actually go through it smoothly without any issue. Here we go. Flip around a little bit. You just keep coming back. Yes, I do. Here we saw there's that trinket up to the right. To get that, we're going to have to kind of loop around a little bit. Take this path, and now slip by these guys. Oh, no, that's going to be too close. Nope, I knew I was going to hit him as soon as I got right in there. And we're doing okay. Oh, made it. Alright. This one can be a little tricky, because as you see, unless you're standing on the very edge, you will hit the spikes. Oh, we made it, though. Perfect! Yeah, as it says, you just keep coming back. We do just keep coming back to this room. But this time it was for our 13th trinket. Hang to the right. Did it! Okay, now just slip past these guys. Not too bad. The cuckoo, it tells lies. Yeah, you really got to use those conveyor belts to convey you past quickly enough that you don't get smacked in the back of the head with lies. And even shows us another trinket there, just hanging out. The solution is dilution. These get lighter than air. You're actually faster than air, so when you fall, you have to go to the side, otherwise you will smack into the clouds and take damage. Hey! Vermilion, what you doing out here? Hey, Captain. I found something interesting around here. The same warp signature I saw when I landed. Someone from the ship must be nearby. Well, that's good to know. Also, terminal! Eventually, everything collapses. Eventually. It's the way of the universe. So these are neat looking things. Don't touch them. You'll die. I'll just go ahead and tell you right now. Let's see. We want to head up or to the right. I actually can't remember. Well, that's blocked off. So is that. Okay. Yep, we're heading up. Up into... I love this. Dooms or swoop. Kind of funny how that interchanges there. We want to go left because quick little spot where we can kill ourselves a couple times, apparently. Wow, I am failing this. There we go. Clarion call. Head up when the lies are passed. Perfect. 14 of 20. Doing so good on those. And I want to hit a checkpoint out here because I'm pretty sure... Oh, it's so easy to die here. Now, this is funny because this normally is upside down. You know, what lies beneath is, you know, below you. What lies beneath? Spikes do! It's so mean. I kind of love it. Yeah, so you don't want to go up that way. You want to stick around down here. And if you fall up... Oh, well, we'll find out more about that in a minute. So, drop through. Good, another checkpoint. That is a tricky one. If you just hang down on the bottom one, you will get smacked by lies as soon as you enter here. So you have to flip back up before you change screens. Much like that here. Flip back up. Okay, if you fall up, just pick yourself down. That makes perfect physical sense. Back to the right. Ooh, almost pushed me out of the way. There we go. The warning. Oh, we're there, aren't we? Oh, I knew this was coming. I thought it was in the conveyor belt area. Whoops. And this is actually a slightly tricky room to get through for me. Also, it took me till like my third time playing through that it says seeing dollar signs, it's green, it's got the coins, that the room is in the shape of a dollar sign. Okay, come on. Come on. There we go. Slide on by. This should be a very clear warning, because we've reached an area that is infamous in this game. Getting here is half the fun. Watch the right as we glide up. Whoops. As we glide up on the left here. Welcome to doing things the hard way, also known as Veni Vidi Vici. Ha! Nobody will ever get this one. So, welcome to the hardest trinket in the game. As you can see, it's right there next to us, taunting us, but we can't step over this platform. We have to flip, make it through all of this dangerous area, hit the spot on the back, then make it all the way back, and land to the right of the block. I can't tell you how many times I've landed to the left of the block after doing it successfully and not gotten the trinket. I'm going to keep a death counter on screen because I want to see how many deaths this takes total. Oh boy. Well, no more stalling. Let's do this. Yeah, it's called, a lot of people call it Veni Vidi Vici because the first 3 rooms that you have to go through are called that. Plus, I just love, keep an eye out. Wow, I'm really not off to a good start. Keep an eye out on the names of the rooms after Veni Vidi Vici, because I love the names that you'll see when you die. They had a lot of fun with this one. Or I guess he had a lot of fun. This game was really only made by one person. Oh, come on. This is what I get for being out of practice in this game and not playing it a bunch beforehand leading up to... Oh yeah, your bitter tears. Delicious. Okay, we can do this. We can... Easy mode unlocked. Yeah, I love the reference that, you've died so many times that we've unlocked easy mode for you. Except this game has no easy mode. Here we go. Getting here is half the fun. Oh. You'll notice as well, easy mode unlocked, there's actually 2 paths back up. If you go down the right one, it leads to spikes. That ends there. I'm going to try not to ever take that path. I feel like I'm dying far more on the first room than to any of the others. Okay, we can do this. What's cool is there's a couple of the rooms, they have kind of a rhythm to them. If you can get the rhythm going, you're good for a bit. Oh, so close. Yeah, really establishing the rhythm in the very first room, I think, is the hardest part of this. And I'll go ahead and tell you, if you're trying to do like a no-death run through VVV, you just skip this trinket and come back to it after you've cleared the game. There is no reason to go after this for just beating the game. This is for completion's sake. Oh, so close! Easy mode unlocked is probably the room I die the most on coming back, if I'm being honest. It's just so easy to hit that single pillar of spikes that just juts up there. Oh, did we? Oh, farthest attempt! We've made it, and then I die on the first room again. We're getting good. We're getting closer, closer and closer. Every attempt brings us just that much closer to getting that trinket. Until I die. Alright, we can do this. We can do this. And... oh! See, I tell you, easy mode unlocked is the bane of my existence coming back. Did we? Oh my gosh, we made it to Vidi! That's our best attempt yet. We can do it. We can get there. We did it! 15 out of 20 trinkets! Whew! We made it. Nobody will ever get this one. Ha-ha! I showed you. I got it. Bye-bye. Getting here is half the fun. Ha! Okay, I'll be honest, it is actually a lot of fun. I do really like... Whoa! I do really like that stage. Or that room. Okay. This, you really got to use your conveyor belts smartly to zoom past them. Oh. Now, funny thing is, this is back in the very first difficult spot where you had to ride up and then back down, dodging a few spikes. You can make this a sphere and ride this around. Whatever you do, do not go up and like back down or whatever, because you'll get back in the very first area and you'll have to come around the long way to get here again. Just ride the platform over nice and peacefully, and we get into the terminal. I wonder if the generator we set up in the polar dimension is what's affecting our teleporters. No, it's probably just a glitch. Maybe, maybe not. Also, I love that we're back in the room busted, but this time he's up here, and it's a much smaller platform. We made it. How did I not fall onto the spike there? And prize for the reckless. You know what? They're cruel. Because we just had Veni, Vidi, Vici, which you can see at that nice tall section on the top right of the yellow. And then they give us the second hardest trinket. Let's do it. You know what? I was going to cut before the trinket. What you'll notice is there are several rooms that we have to go through here to get to the trinket. And there's some very easy checkpoints. I could just walk around the side and just bypass these guys. I'll go ahead and tell you, the reason it's called Prize for the Reckless, you have to do this without hitting any checkpoints. Yeah, you've got to make it through several rooms that are rather tough without hitting a single checkpoint. Like, see that one up there? Don't touch it. Ow. It's not near as tough as doing things the hard way, but it's its own particular type of problem. And the thing is, the first time most people get to that room, they won't have a clue that that's what's actually required to make it through. Oh, here can be a tough one. Oh, I hit it! Okay, so here I'll show you why. When you stand on this, it makes that platform go side to side. And when you go down here, you can die on the spikes and it respawns you at the checkpoint. If you stay in this room, this moving platform will still be moving to the right. But now if we die, we're back over here. Whoops. So I need to make my way all the way back and hit that other checkpoint again. Ouch. Oh right, I'm on the ceiling there. We can do this. Come on. Thankfully, getting back through this room is super easy because I don't care about avoiding the checkpoint. Now, let's try this again. And down we go. Yeah, we can make it through this. Really, as I said, it's not super hard. Oh! Right at the end! The last one's just a little tricky because those conveyor belts want to push you in the spikes, so your instinct is to solidify yourself on a checkpoint. This is probably the toughest room of the few to get through. But we can do it. We can do it. Come on. Okay. Make it through. Down under. Perfect. Now, a little bit through shenanigan. Ah, I went too close to the edge. I'm going to get this. I seriously, I am going to get this. time my jumps here a little bit, or I guess flips, not jumps. Aw, really? Back we go! But we can do this. We can get this trinket. I mean, I've gotten it before. I'm impressed how quickly we got Veni, Vidi, Vici, but this one sometimes irritates me because it comes right after. Right when you think you're safe, they give you another hard one. I also kind of love that this is not, it's not the first area, but it's technically connected to it. That the first area they put you in, we did it, is where they put the 2 hardest trinkets. So go ahead and die. So yeah, it's impossible to get this trinket on a 0 death run. But there we go! 16 out of 20. And let me get safely back up here. And you know what? I think this is the perfect place to end this episode. We managed to get the 2 toughest trinkets in the game, and although we haven't gotten any new crew members, we're on track. I get a feeling there's one maybe just around the corner. But you'll have to wait till next time to find out. If you've enjoyed this episode, make sure to hit that like button and click subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.